Yes team, how are you? I hope you're good, I hope you're well, I hope you're having a nice day so far. Welcome back to another YouTube video. I feel like we've been pretty consistent recently, posting a video a week. I feel like my content is improving, which is fantastic. But as you noticed, last week we wrapped up my 12-week pre-prep / fat loss phase. If you did miss that, I will link the video up here. And one thing I just wanted to jump on here and say is, like, I appreciate people's comments on that video. I got a lot of good feedback in regards to people enjoying me being back on YouTube, being consistent, the new mic, the new lens, etc, etc. So it makes me feel good. I'm back enjoying YouTube, I'm back enjoying sharing my journey with you. So, but yeah, this video we're going to run through just like what mine and AJ's plans are this next 4 to 5 months in regards to this push-up phase. Yeah, as always, I have a lot to discuss with you. I always have something in my life that's going on that I want to tell you about. So yep, sit back, relax, enjoy. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a thumbs up, it does help a lot, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yes, food has finally been pushed back up, which is fantastic. I did mention in the last video that I was getting to the point now that I was like, fuck, yeah, we're hungry. We spent 12 weeks in a very, very, very harsh deficit. I don't actually know my calories and macros for that. It was just literally a meal plan, rest day food, training day food for 12 weeks. That's all it was. But finally, on Monday there, 5 days ago, my food did get pushed back up, which is fantastic. We got an extra, I think AJ mentioned around 130 grams of carbohydrates on both days, training days and rest days. So all that literally was an extra 100 grams of rice, uncooked weight, all right, and 100 grams of oats, uncooked weight as well, obviously, all right. So that was on both days, training day and rest day foods, and that's what I'm going to discuss at the end of the video. Like, this has been quite a big jump up in food, and people will probably ask the question of like, why have you jumped up so much, or how much should you jump up by? And I'm going to give you like a couple of scenarios at the end in regards to different situations and how much you should push food up by if you're reversing out of a diet. Delivery. We have a delivery from Insight Sups. No, I am not sponsored from them, but I do highly rate their products. So we got a restock of MVP, and this is a new flavour. Well, a new flavour for me. It's a Jungle Juice one. I will let you know how that is. And also we got a restock of essential amino acids. I used the Novafarm Recovery EA. That is absolutely fantastic. But also I have here my non-stim pre-workout. The reason I've got that here is after last week's video, I actually got a message from one of my clients saying, alright Ben, I watched your latest YouTube video, I noticed that you take a non-stim pre-workout, I train later in the day, would this be beneficial for me to take? Absolutely, alright. I actually take both a stim and a non-stim pre-workout. I use this as a pump formula. It's going to help with blood flow, it's going to help with cognitive function as well. But if you do train later in the day, I would say after, say, 3 o'clock, I would definitely recommend staying away from caffeine, but still supplementing your pre-workout with a non-stim pre-workout. You are still going to get some stims in here, but it has 0 caffeine in it, which is going to be great because it ain't going to affect your sleep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting this. I will let you know how it is. I'm not going to taste it now because we still have 3 hours until we go train. But yeah, looking forward to this. A mix of Jungle Juice and a mix of peach pumps. I think that will go well together. We are back in the gym for upper. You've literally seen my upper session more than 100 times. Literally every single time I come to record a YouTube video, it lands on upper. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to walk through the exercises, I'm not going to talk much during this. What I'm going to do is just record me and my brother training and just like put a song over it. He actually has a photo shoot the start of April, which is exciting. I might throw up some progress pictures of his progress so far. He's definitely getting bigger, which is fantastic. So he trains hard, which is good to train with him. We're going to crack on. As I said, I'm just going to throw some clips together in a montage / motivation thing. So yeah, enjoy.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now.
So we are almost wrapped up this upper session, but got some good news, we've got some exciting news. As I mentioned in the last video at the end of it, the show dates, or my competition dates for next year actually got released. Well, for the UK DFBA, I am planning on competing in both BNBF and UK DFBA, both drug-free competitions. So the dates that me and AJ are aiming for, I think, are going to be the 18th of September, which is going to be down south, and then the finals of the UK DFBA are going to be either the 15th or 16th of October, which is very, very exciting. So we actually start prep in March, so I've got like a 4 or 5 months to push up, like a push-up phase. Start prep around March time, I think, but those are the dates that we were going for. So obviously I just wanted to discuss that with you and let you know when that is, because a lot of people have been asking, oh, when's your next show, when's your next show? There are the dates that we are aiming for. So hopefully some big improvements. As I mentioned in my last video, the comparisons between my first check-in with AJ till now was pretty decent, so I'm looking forward to seeing what improvements we can make now until September, and of course hopefully get invitations for the British finals as well.
You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now.
So a lovely session wrapped up yesterday with the younger brother. I actually really enjoyed training with young Sam. Something he's got that I feel a lot of people don't have is the ability to train hard. Yeah, it's good if you work on perfect form, etc, etc, but seeing somebody grit their fucking teeth and train hard is fantastic. So if you're watching this, mate, keep it up, alright? But yeah, it was also good to see how I looked with some extra food in. Obviously I looked at comparison shots last week, but I did feel very small and flat. This week I do still feel kind of small. I think every single person in the world who's a bodybuilder would like to be bigger, but it was promising to see how I look with some extra fullness, so I'm looking forward to these next few months. And that's what I wanted to discuss here. Is I did mention the competition dates, the 16th or 17th of September, and then the finals, which hopefully I get an invite to, which is the goal, will be the 16th or 17th of October, so 1 month later. So the plan for me and AJ over these next few months is I think we're going to start prep in March, so I have the rest of November, December, January, February, and however long in March for this push-up phase. I'm going to make as much progress as I can. Nothing's going to change. The only thing I'm going to be doing is pushing food up. I think we're wanting to start prep around the 190 pounds. I am 183 as of today. I was actually my lowest weight today, which is pretty crazy. Again, just getting rid of stuff like diet fatigue and things like that. But yeah, a small push-up, whole body weight, start prep relatively lean, and then attack the season in regards to my prep starting in March. So just with my food being pushed up, as I mentioned at the start of the video, we increased both days by 130 grams of carbohydrates. This coming from 100 grams of rice and 100 grams of porridge oats. It was quite a big jump initially, alright? Now people were going to ask the question of, oh, like, why have you made such a big jump in food? How much did I increase by? You've only increased my food by 25 grams of carbs or 50 grams of carbohydrates. I already had a client ask that as well, as why am I not getting 130 grams of carbs push up? And I'm going to go over a few scenarios. So what I've done, we've brought out the whiteboard again, not so you can read it, just so I can look at and then refresh my memory in regards to what I spoke about. So one thing I want to take into consideration is these are just very brief scenarios. I'm just going to quickly run through them. I am going to be digging into more detail on this on my membership site in regards to reverse diet and what you should do after like competitions, etc, but this is just going to be 3 quick scenarios. So in regards to scenario 1, you've just finished an aggressive fat loss mini cut, alright? Now with a mini cut, your calories are going to be very low. You're going to be spending minimal time here, so it's literally a get in, get out approach, alright? So as soon as you've finished that diet, you want to just get food back up, get back in a surplus and continue on with your goals, alright? Scenario 2, a competition diet. Now this is where you're going to reach unhealthy levels of body fat, even something like a photo shoot as well. You'll see some people who do a photo shoot and they get extremely lean. Again, with this, if you do reach that level of body fat percentage, it is unhealthy, alright? So your thought process post-show should be, I need to get my health back in check. Now this is, I have put in brackets here, this is taking into consideration that all your shows are done. You don't have any more shows. Obviously if you have finals coming up in 2 weeks, you can't just go ramming in loads of food. So we're just talking about, this is your last show, get food back in, even an increase in like 500 to 1,000 calories is going to get those levels in regards to hormone levels, body fat levels back into a healthy position to start gaining again and start progressing again. Last one, you've got a good body composition, alright, you've been dieting for a while. This is something that a lot of my clients would probably look at, and then they want to transition into a gaining phase, alright. The first thing you need to think about here is you need to make sure that you have enough of a runway to continue pushing food up, alright. So you don't want to finish your fat loss phase and go, right, I'm going to increase my food by 250 grams of carbohydrates. There is no need in doing that. A slight increase will be absolutely fine. You're going to get rid of some diet fatigue, you're going to feel the effects of energy. So even like a 25 or 50 gram carbohydrate increase will be absolutely fine for this. And just doing things like monitoring body weight, monitoring progression in the gym, and then obviously changing your food in regards to when you want to progress that or increase that from there. I'm going to wrap the video up at this. That was a very, very brief 3 scenarios, but just in regards to some things that you can take into consideration. And if anybody is like in the process of like reverse dieting and they're not sure what to do, just send me over some pictures on Instagram. It's Prentice Fitness on Instagram. Send me over some pictures and I will more than happily help you out in regards to where I think you should go with your food, etc, etc. Anyway, this time next week, when you're watching this video, I am actually going to be on holiday, which is fucking exciting. It's Sunday today, we have Monday, then we go away Tuesday morning, so whenever this video gets uploaded, if you're watching this video, I will be sitting on the beach sipping a lovely frozen strawberry daiquiri, which sounds absolutely fantastic. I have had no off-plan meals in 13 weeks, not a touch of juice, alcohol, anything at all. I'm not going to be going crazy, but I am actually going to vlog my holiday. I think it'll be good. I like watching holiday vlogs. It's going to be something different. So yeah, that will be the next video, is mine and Alex's first holiday, which is going to be fantastic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. I got some very good support in the last video, so I do appreciate it. If you have subscribed, again, thank you so much. If you haven't, then please do, because it does help a lot. Anyway, I will see you next week. Cheers, troops.